What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 feedback video. And today's gonna be kind of a rant and a focus on multiplayer. Now, the gameplay you see in the background is the exact same footage I used yesterday in my random battle, and I'm using this for a reason. I'll get to that in a couple seconds, but that's why I'm using that footage. As far as multiplayer, it's the most important aspect out of any game. Not just with Dragon Ball games, but any game. Whether it's Halo, whether it's Call of Duty, whether it's Spiral, I don't care. Any game out there that has multiplayer, this is what people are going to play down the line. With a campaign mode in any game, it's really easy to kind of sit down and beat it in a couple hours and then be done with it. But it's multiplayer that keeps you coming back for weeks and months down the line, and that should be the biggest focus of Xenoverse 2. Now, the reason why I'm using my footage from yesterday is to kind of show you a couple flaws with the game. I mean, if you play Xenoverse, you're already aware of the issues with the game. The big one being hit detection being awful. You'll punch somebody and they'll stand there. You'll try to link combos together, but it won't work. It just hit detection is so bad that they can't do that in the second game. If hit detection ends up being this bad in the second game, the game is not going to last more than a week after launch. So it's very important that they focus on fixing that as they get ready to move into the the development stage of Xenoverse 2. So we need to make sure the hit detection is on point. That's kind of a given. Now, the main reason why I'm using my footage from yesterday is to kind of cover a couple things that we can't have come back in the next game. First one being items. Now, in the first two matches in this video, I lost because of items, and I never use items. Even if I see someone use items, I will still never stoop down to the same level and use items. Instead, I will try to win again. If I get their health down and they use an item, I'll do it again. I'll do it all as much as I can until time runs out. In this case, in both fights, the characters use items both times, and they beat me because they used the item last second and just kind of popped an energy pill, and bam, they win. So, no items in the next game. I don't care what it is. Do not give us items. They just ruin the fight. Whether it's boosting your ki, boosting your stats, boosting your health. No items. Just let us fight. Let us fight with the characters that we choose or the characters that we create. Just let us fight. Do not give us any items. The next one is no infinite ki exploits. Now, I've already said many times before that Super Saiyan in the next game should not give you infinite ki. I know some of you guys feel different about that, but I'm sorry. Infinite ki breaks the game. Do not give us infinite ki. Now, the person I was fighting in this game, that person wasn't exactly that skilled, and all they kept doing was just using the same move over and again. And every time I tried to spam Super Ghost Kamikaze, I would just flap to them and break their stamina and give them a can of whoop ass. Now, it's easy to be the spammer, but it's still very annoying. It's not enjoyable to jump into the match and all a person does is go Super Saiyan and blast me the same attack over and over again. So, do not give us an infinite ki exploit. No, and I'm not talking about bugs. Bugs happen, but I'm talking about no way to give yourself infinite ki through transformations or items or anything. Don't give us any of that. Just give us a character, let us create a character, whatever, and just throw in a match and let us fight. That should be the only thing that happens in a match. Now, the next one is a big one for everybody, and that is higher time. Now, I know because of how the infrastructure was with Xenoverse 1, that's the reason why the time was only limited to 3 minutes. Had it been any higher than 3 minutes, it would have kind of caused an issue with the game. It would have been way more laggier. I don't know what the exact deal is, but for, the next game, they need to figure out how to give us more time. 3 minutes is not enough in a 1v1. I never play 2v2s or 3v3s only because there's literally no time to complete a match. So for the next game, they have to make sure they give us more time. Figure out what it takes to give us the time. Even 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes would be okay. I know some people want infinite time, but that just won't work how online games work and the infrastructure is there. But give us more time, at least 5 minutes. At least we have 5 minutes and we have more time to kind of figure out how to win and, not always run out of time. Because most of my fights in Xenoverse have ended with me running out of time. And that shouldn't happen that often. A timeout should only happen, once in a blue moon. But the fact that it happens so often in Xenoverse, with not just me, but anybody, tells you that 3 minutes is not enough, especially for 2v2s and 3v3s. So more time in the next game, guys. Give us that. Now, the next one I want to talk about is advanced mechanics. What I mean by advanced mechanics, not just like snap vanishing and stuff, but more advanced mechanics. The other big flaw you see in this video is the fact that when the person I was fighting, when they popped the pill at the end of time, they just ran the whole time and then kind of let the time run out. Give us an ability to also catch runners, or not even allow runners. Maybe you drain more ki when they try to run or something, but give us more mechanics in terms of, multiplayer action where, like, if someone does run, I can just snap vanish behind them or something and destroy them. If you guys remember the fight between Gohan and Frieza, when basically Gohan was trying to, like, let the time run out and let Player Namek explode, and all that Frieza did is just snap vanish back and forth. Give us something like that. Let us snap vanish and catch an opponent, so if they do run and try to do cheap tactics, then we can stop them. So essentially, any cheap tactic that could be possibly done in Xenoverse 2, allow us to counter it. So snap vanishing across the map and like hit them or something. something. Give us something to allow us to defend against that, because it makes the match really, really annoying. Now, the last one I want to kind of point out is the way I would have done it in Xenoverse 1 is whoever does the most damage wins. So if you pop a pill 3 times, I still killed 3 of your health bars, therefore I did more damage, I win. It shouldn't, the match shouldn't be decided because you pop a pill and all of a sudden, you know, because you have more health than me and you did literally no damage to me, you win a match. So if they do end up having items in the game, whoever does the most damage, it should calculate the most damage done by a character and then give them that to victor instead of the person who just popped the pill last second and wins for a technical reason. So yeah. Anyway, so those are some of my thoughts that I kind of put together slash rant. I might do a more in-depth video later for multiplayer or what I want to see in Xenoverse 2, but this is kind of something I recorded after this match was finished. So if you have any other suggestions of stuff you want to see in multiplayer in Xenoverse 2 that works on making the multiplayer system better, so stuff like no items, no infinite key exploits, higher time, let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, you know, hopefully Xenoverse 2 feedback does get delivered and Bandai Namco does listen and Dims gives us a way better game. Otherwise, if we get the exact same thing as with Xenoverse 1, it's going to be, it's not going to last that long. It's not going to last long at all. And I feel like the only reason why Xenoverse lasted this long is because it was something new. But like if they give us the exact same setup in Xenoverse 2, it just won't last long and it just won't be that much fun. So yeah. But a lot of potential there. So Xenoverse 2, I have a lot of hope for, and I know if Bandai Namco really listens and they can, you know, if they really listen to our feedback, they can deliver an incredible game. They'll probably be the best Dragon Ball Z game of all time. So let's keep our fingers crossed for that. But yeah, anyways, folks. So my name is Rhymestyle. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating below. Don't forget to leave your feedback on what you want to see in Xenoverse 2 in the comment section below as well. And let's try to kind of stand together as a community and end spammers and item users in Xenoverse and make a better game when it comes out with Xenoverse 2. But yeah. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace!